Waking up to the first snow of the season was startling, having had just been rafting down in Arizona. So now we put our boots on, we head out to the shed, we get the base layers on our skis. But wait, we get to the shed and uh-oh, it is not ready for ski season. We're gonna have to do something about that.
Some of you will recognize this as the room that great YouTube hits such as How to Build TV Stand and How to Build Cat Tree were made in. Beautiful stuff, award-winning videos, must say. But it's a little cramped in here. We've got everything from our ski storage to our ski chainsaw, all the supplies to do maintenance, fix them up, wax our skis. We've got our generator for when the power goes out. We've got some dry wood. All of our tools are just stored in here. And I want to organize that a bit because this shed needs to be turned into the ski shed. Part of that is building our barn so we can move a lot of these tools out and just be the ski shed and, storage for the generator because it's just the closest to the house. Now, before we can address fixing up the ski bench area over in the back of the shed, we got to do the main tool bench work area. And we've got everything from our paint cans to our dead mice killer, all of our tools, our sander, our vise, everything for working on our chainsaws is over here. And it kind of spills out everywhere. And that's what we're going to address is pegboard, so we can rearrange all these tools and keep them arranged, get a bit more stuff up there. And we've got some baskets that we can put some of these stuff like chainsaw gear. As you can see, we've got our chainsaw saws hanging around there. Our vices, our clamps, ropes, gloves, all of it's just kind of spread around. And now we're going to montage it like a 90s movie and throw it all up here. Built this shelf in 1970 when this place was constructed. Why on earth did you nail these in a way that they could never be removed? I hate you. You want to measure a weird size space like this? Don't do this thingy, because you're kind of ballparking it in between the measurements. So that said 26 1/8 to 1/4 with that weird bend. Just use your measuring tape. Now it says 23 1/2 on the line, and then on the side of the measuring tape it says 2 3/4 inch. It's different for most measuring tapes. That's the size of your measuring tape. So add 2 3/4 inch to 23 1/2, and you get 26 1/4. And that's what that measures up to. If you were to go like this, that's 26 1/4. So it works. And it's from the factory. So it's not just an internet hack, it's the actual method. That's why you wear gloves. Where did I put mine? OSHA. I'm self-employed. Can I sue myself for a hazardous workplace? Well, much nicer shelf though. Having had organized what we could organize, especially on the far wall where all our power cords, gardening equipment is hung on the walls, and our ski racks, certain things couldn't be deleted or concentrated and still needed quick access to, and I tried everything accessible. And now that we've cleared out under the left bench, it's time to put in some extra shelving, but didn't have the right wood for a nice shelf, so I had to run into town late at night. Probably shouldn't have taken the Jeep, but a roof rack can strap stuff down anyway, so a roof rack will work if a roof rack will work. I had to do a late night run into Lowe's to get the right wood for the shelves, and we had doubled up. We're gonna do 2 shelves under this left bench instead of just the single one. There's a whole lot of unused space with the single one under the ski area, and if we can get a little bit of extra storage space just so everything's not as crammed together, I think that'll help in the long run.
Kind of overhanging everybody. All right.
I think that might have been my favorite upgrade of this whole project. Everything needs a place to go, even your refreshments. So we're pretty much done. I've got the 2 extra shelves built over there. We've got this whole area cleaned up. The awesome part about having this log shed is you can kind of just, to mount stuff, you just put a nail in and mount it. And one of the problems was, over the years, things were just added incrementally and not in an organized pattern. So going through and doing this for a whole weekend, I was really able to give everything its own spot, not just have a bunch of nails that different things would be on depending on the day. And adding those 2 shelves gave us a whole lot of extra space to spread out our tools, so you know really where everything is. We have a little battery station now, paint station, our sanding station. Everything kind of has its own spot now. We got our clamps more accessible instead of hiding behind the skis. We've got this little bit of light from this light. Not a big thing, but now we can actually see what we're doing when we're waxing our skis instead of having the light from behind us being blocked by our body in the shadow. So it's just these little things that can add up over time, and sometimes you just need to spend a weekend redoing everything to make sure everything's got its spot. And then, right after we finished this project, we built a campus board for rock climber, practice rock climbing in the house. In, an hour, we had all this tool set up, easy peasy, everything was where it was supposed to be. Brought the workhorses in, set up a little table, boom, busted out in an hour and a half. And, that's just the sort of stuff you got to put a little bit of effort in, but the reward, you save a lot of time down the road, and I'm so glad I did this. I'm closing in on 400 subscribers at a year now. I was hoping for 100 subscribers by the end of the first year, so super pumped. If you appreciate this video or any of my other videos, do leave a like, comment, or subscribe, please. Really appreciate seeing a lot of the positive stuff, and I do really appreciate constructive criticism. Anything you think I could have done better or differently, save myself time or energy, and the other people down below. You know, some of these videos get a lot of comments, some of them don't, you know, but I appreciate everybody who watches. So, remember, if some guy can do it,